Hello, my name is Meghan Holmquist, and I'll be answering Universal Giving's questionnaire for the position NGO vetting assistant. So the first question is, why do you want this particular role? Well, I have a lot of experience leading and doing due diligence processes, so I would love to be able to put this skill to good use and help NGOs receive funds. Second question, why do you want to be a Universal Giving? Well, I'm interested in Universal Giving because I think this nonprofit's business model is amazing. I mean, there are so many people out there with the resources, the time, or the skills that want to volunteer but do not know how to. And then the second reason, I think it's more of a professional, personal reason, is that I want to pivot my career towards a more conscious organization. I I just want to perform with a purpose. The third question is, what does Universal Giving do? Well, I think Universal Giving is sort of a liaison between NGOs and volunteers or donators. I think that this way, more people can feel inclined to donate their time or their resources because they have available a selection of trusted organizations that have been vetted by an unbiased third party. The fourth question is, why is Universal Giving unique? Well, first I'm going to compare it to a couple of other companies. So first we have Uber, which is one of the largest taxi companies in the world, but it doesn't own any vehicles. So what it does, it has a network of drivers that own cars and are able to work, and it has a network of clients that need rides. It puts them together and it creates a new market. Then we have Airbnb, which operates in a similar way. So Airbnb has a network of homeowners who have available homes to rent, and it has a network of people that want to travel and need a place to stay. So it puts them together and it creates a new market. So Universal Giving works in the same way, where it has a network of volunteers or donators, and it has a network of NGOs that need volunteers, that need donations. So I think it's a great idea to basically have the same concept but apply it in a philanthropical way. So I think that's what makes Universal Giving unique. Fifth question, why are you unique for this role? Well, first of all, I have all the technical skills that one learns in investment banking, and I think that can really come in handy. But now I just want to use them in an organization that actually serves a purpose, that adds value. Second, well, I always like to be improving. I read a lot, I like feedback, I take it very well. Basically, I'm always trying to improve myself. So on one hand, I have a lot of technical skills that I think can add a lot of value. And on the other side, I think that anything that I haven't done before or I don't know how to do right now, I can easily learn it. Okay, so the sixth and final question. Tell us about a time when you were really upset about a place of work or a coworker and what actions you took. Yeah, okay, so I remember this one. It was a Friday afternoon, and there was a director from another area who approached me and asked me to update a financial model, that it was urgent, so it needed to be updated during the weekend because his team had sent it out to the banks Monday morning. So for that weekend, I had planned to get away with some friends. So I went on the trip anyways, but I stayed most of Saturday during the day at the house working at the model for a good, 5 or 6 hours. And then I sent it out to him Saturday afternoon, and on Wednesday. Now Wednesday, I found out that his team hadn't sent out the model to the banks until that day. So they had waited until Wednesday to send out the models. So I approached the director and I asked him, why didn't you send it out on Monday? I thought it was urgent. And he basically told me that there had been miscommunications among his team, and basically nobody knew who had sent it out, so nobody sent it. So yeah, I was very upset. I mean, I don't think it wasn't because I had to work on the weekend. I mean, I constantly had to do that, so it wasn't that. It was the fact that since I had constantly had to work on the weekends, whenever I didn't have to, I really appreciated the rest. And the other reason was because I felt like, I don't know, like there was a complete disregard for my free time. Like it didn't matter. So I guess I was more sad about that. But so yeah, I felt like that. And I mean, I'm sure it wasn't like that. It was just, it had nothing to do with me. It was just like miscommunication on their part. But at that time, it just felt like that. So that day I went home and I wanted to talk. I wanted to wait until the next day until I did anything because I wanted to calm down. And so I talked to my supervisors, and my supervisor and this director were peers. So, I mean, that makes sense. So, the next day I talked to my supervisor and I told him what happened. And yeah, I mean, I just, I did this because I basically wanted to make sure that this didn't happen again. That whenever somebody asked me to work in a weekend, that they were sure that this was needed, that it was important. It wasn't going to be something that people sat on it for a couple of days and sent it out whenever. That it was actually important. So yeah, um, it turned out okay. It was fine after that. So yeah. And well, I think with that, that is the last of the questions. So thank you very much for taking the time to review my application. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.